Okay. All right.
All right, guys.
Now we're finally jumping into Warhawk Search and Destroy. Got that all figured, situated. Everybody's back in the venue from the unfortunate threat or whatever happened there. We're all out in the snow.
Yeah, we're actually going to start off with Embos here. Big T and I have both been saying that he's a player we definitely want to watch in this Search and Destroy on Warhawk. Embos picks up a hit marker with the frag grenade there, so he knows someone's nearby. So why don't we look around, see who else is in places. We see Brian Sane over here moving around up top, and it looks like he's just over there making sure that A side is protected. We see the map up as well, and it looks like the entire opposing squad of Strictly Business has actually moved over to that B bomb site. So why don't we go on offense with them and see what their plan is?
Yeah, what I actually like about Strictly Business is it looked like they had a real strategy to get the bomb down at B. What you see for a lot of teams is they'll get over there and they'll just wait and try to find a pick and wait for the game to come to them. Strictly Business taking the game into their own hands and seeing what they can do here.
Yeah, and we're looking over here at Fears from Strictly Business, seeing what he's able to do. Taken out right there, and that is actually going to be the round, just the defuse left, and it should be an easy round here, right there. The defuse about to come in right now from Sin, and that's an easy win right there, coming in for that Juked squad.
Yeah, as soon as I said something about Strictly Business getting set up and having a strategy to get the bomb down, they all fell. Like I said before, Juked is going to have to take these search and destroys if they want a chance in this match, and that's what they're setting out to do here. Imbos started off hot, 2 kills in the first round there on defense.
Yeah, what it looked like is that Juked actually just kind of flanked around and caught him off guard. We saw that Fears was actually posted up behind the truck, so it looked like he actually wasn't exactly sure where he was going to go.
Yeah, and I'm actually on board here with Apathy on defense. He's playing the B bomb, but it looks like Juked is going to be going for the A bomb side now. Yeah,
okay, sorry about that, guys.
Back to B here.
I don't know why it's on. There we go. Back to first person.
Oh, there you are.
And we're going to switch over. Apparently not from Embos.
Embos with the nade spots, man. There we go. Embos picks up another kill, 3-0 now.
I did. All right, now we're looking over here at Embos. We are going to switch over to Sin right now, see what he's up to. And Sin does have the sniper, and he's looking around, trying to see if he can pick anybody up over near the Porter semi. It doesn't spot anyone yet, has the MTAR out. We see Sensor down from one squad, Saint down for the other, and it is a 3v3 situation here.
Yeah, Sin, one of these newer guys I was talking about, so I was kind of excited to see how he plays Search and Destroy, see if he gets a little reckless, lets the nerves get to him. But it looks like he is playing pretty passive here, so that's smart. It's a good thing that he's coming into one of these LAN tournaments, big LAN on the main stage, first night on Friday, and he's not letting the emotions get the best of him, playing like he would online. If you can play like you do online all the time, you normally have a pretty good chance of winning a lot of these LAN tournaments. And outgunning the final kill there, Sin starting off 2-0, and Embos through 2 rounds already has 5 kills. I'm telling you, he's the Search and Destroy master. Always, man.
Embo's starting out exceptional right now for that Juked squad. We saw Sin picking up the final kill right there, and it does look like Juked is going to start out 2-0 over the Strictly Business squad and moving in on Warhawk Search and Destroy. And what do you think is going to happen in the second side? What do you think that we need to see from Strictly Business in order to really come back and put the momentum in their favor and overcome this Juked squad, especially being down so early?
Right, yeah, like I said, they had a really good strategy there at B for the first round. They need to stick to their guns. I'm sure coming into it, I know Sensor is a workhorse and he practices a lot. I'm sure they have strategies going in. They need to stick to that, not let themselves get down. They dropped 2 pretty quick rounds, and they need to shut down Embos more than anything. Embos is going to keep hitting with these rushes, these nade spots. Like I said, he plays in these Search and Destroy tournaments all the time, so he's very, very comfortable in this game type. They got to shut him down first. Once they do that, they can stick to their strategy and just remain poised, remain calm. Just remember that you're never out of it. I know it was just us. I can attest to that in MLG Orlando. We were up 5-0 against Complexity Black Ops 2 on Express. Ended up losing the map. They came back 6-5. So stay poised, stay calm, and never let the game get into your head.
Yeah, Sensor gets the bomb down. Right now it is all up to the guy Embos, up against Saints, Apathy, and Sensor. And we were looking at Embos here, moving back around, seeing if he can pick up for 1v3, putting shots into someone. Saints goes down, but Embos follows not soon after. And there's a round on the board for Strictly Business and exactly what they need to start getting back into this game.
Yeah, even though Mbos is trying to put the team on his back right now. Seven kills, 1 death. Finally, somebody was able to take him out there. Looks like that was Censor. But they're doing a good job. It looks like Fears is starting off 0-3. He never really did strike me as somebody who put a lot of practice into Search and Destroy. Not to say he's not good at the game type, obviously. He's a professional player. Everybody in this tournament is going to be good at every game type. But he needs to turn it around and see what he can do to help his squad out. If they can do that, Strictly Business has a pretty good chance of taking this map. They still just need to shut down Mbos, who looks like he's rocking the double nades here. Didn't pick up anything with the nade kills there.
Yeah, it looks like we're switching over here, though, to Sin, seeing what he's doing. And I actually like the setup coming out here for this Juke squad, except right there you did have someone going down. That is going to be Spacely. Bombs down. Sin picks up the thermal, looking to see if he can spot anybody. And it looks like he knows he's over near water, but Saint is trying to give him the assistance over here, and they are going to try to move up here and pick up this bomb. You see the gunfight starting right there. Saints actually goes down. Wow, and now we're going back over on board with Mbos, and he's going to try to pick something up. We see Fears going down as well, and it is a 3v2 situation in favor of Juked.
Yeah, you saw Mbos there outgunning Saints. I'm telling you, he is the workhorse for this this Juke squad. And you kind of tell what I was talking about with the hit and miss thing with Mbos and Spacely and Search and Destroy. Mbos is that really aggressive player that also Spacely is, and it's working out for Mbos, but it's not really working out for Spacely. So it's kind of a hit and miss, 50-50 thing. Luckily, there's 2 of those types of players on this team. So if one of them, their rushes aren't working for a map, maybe the other one can pick it up too. But it looks like Strictly Business ties it up 2-2 here, and Censor getting hyped on the main stage.
Yeah, Censor jumping up, getting in their face. Great play by Censor, takes out Bose, and we do see Bose carrying his team a little bit, but on the opposing side as well, we see solid numbers coming out of Censor, Apathy, and Saints. Fears struggling just a little bit, but when you have Spacely and Saint on the other team struggling as well, kind of balances it out a little bit, even with a player playing at Mbos' potential right now at 8-2. So we're going to have to see what happens here. On board is Censor, the man who got the last kill in that last round, and they are going to go for an A push here.
Yeah, I really like Strictly. Oh, and that's a really good kill there. That was the only guy at A for Juke. Strictly Business has really good set strategies to get bombs down at A and B on this map. Like I said, they don't just sit back and wait for things to happen, which is really good. I like it. Looks like Censor got naded right after he planted the bomb there, but they're still going here.
Yeah, we're looking at over here at Saints, and it looks like he's going to try to move up into a position, help his teammates out, but there's a guy coming up behind him. Yeah, Saints picks up a huge kill right there for his squad, and they are actually able to go up 3-2 right now over this Juke squad in Strictly Business, completely turning the Search and Destroy around in their favor now, and you have to think the momentum's on their side heading into the rest of the rounds as well.
Yeah, we were talking about how the Fears and Spacely and Saint kind of counteracted each other because neither of them had a lot of kills. I think it's really going to be up to who can turn that around. It looks like Fears picked up 2 kills that round, and they ended up taking it. So whichever one of those bottom tier players that are on the bottom of the leaderboard right now can turn it around, I think that's going to be the team that we see take this match. And it looks like actually the offensive team is pushing A this round. It's like another unorthodox A push here by Juke. They're going to try the same route Strictly Business went for, and it's Spacely once again playing very aggressive and American here with the bomb.
Yeah, also. It really does. I mean, Spacely's pushed up there, and they obviously know that someone's over in that American side. You see the player right now starting to sneak in. Spacely putting shots down, getting cleaned up right there, and that is not what he wanted to have happen. And right after that, another teammate goes down. Oh, wow. A quick round coming out of here for Strictly Business, and this is not good for Juke.
Yeah, Strictly Business is on a roll right now. I want to say that's 4 rounds in a row. They went down 2-0 to start. Like I said, it seems like they kind of took my advice there. They stayed poised. Censor playing the objective and the slaying role there with 3 plants and 7 kills. That's nuts. 650 score. Like I said, Censor is the workhorse. He puts in a lot of practice in Search and Destroy and also his respawn game types. But yeah, Saint and Spacely are going to need to turn it around for Juke if they want to see anything. I know Mbos is probably getting kind of frustrated over there with 9 kills through 6 rounds.
Yeah, I completely agree with you big time, and while it looks like Spacely is playing the objective with the plant, you simply have to do a little bit more. Not knocking on Spacely, but we are going to have to see him pick it up and turn it around completely. But Spacely is definitely the type of player that can do that, not only when he was on FaZe, but when he was on Juked in the past as well. We have seen Spacely do some great things. Censor right now putting the trophy down, and it looks like Censor's just trying to buy his time. The grenade coming in, and Censor is caught in a bad situation here. Moving back around, Mbos actually goes down. Fears with another kill, and he started out 0-4, and now he is 4-4. Great turnaround for Fears.
Yep, exactly like I said. Whichever one of those players Business was going to be able to turn it around and pick up some kills. I thought you were going to see that team kind of pull away with the score, and that's exactly what's happening now. Strictly Business is doing exactly what they need to do. They're taking out Imbos. I think he started off something like 8-2, now 9-5, so they're kind of shutting down his rushes. We saw Spacely last round playing very aggressive, but it just didn't pan out for him once again, and Strictly Business is looking to take home game 2 and go up for a 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, this could actually be our first upset. People can question whether it's an upset or not based on the fact that this Juke squad did actually form almost overnight. 5-2 now. Strictly Business takes another round. Sensor is on fire right now.
The beast, man. He just keeps going for plants the bomb, kills everyone. He's like, whatever, we're just going to kill them, go on to the next map. It's fine.
This is crazy right now. We see SB completely turning this around, starting out down 2-0 and taking 5 rounds in a row. It looks like Strictly Business is in complete control right now, and it's really their match to lose at this point. If they come back and they're able to take 4 rounds in a row and overcome the Strictly Business squad, that is not only going to mean that they are going to win the S&D, obviously, but we are going to see that is going to mean a huge momentum swing heading into the next game as well on Blitz.
Yeah, Call of Duty is such a huge momentum game. I think a lot of people really overlook that, and even once we got into Black Ops 2, people started realizing, like, the more you not necessarily yell and scream at another team, but the more energized you are, it's like the faster you call out, the more things you call out, the more things you're aware of on the map, your awareness raises, your adrenaline starts pumping more, so your reaction time, everything, there's a real like scientific meaning to like getting hyped. Like, it actually really helps you. It has physical, tangible assets in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like we're seeing over here, we see Saints and Apathy going down, Sensor falls as well, and down goes Fears.
Yep.
All there, we see 3 going down right after the other, and it looks like we're going to see that final kill cam coming up from Saint as he picks up Fears, trying to pick up the jump shot, and great round right there by Juked, and that is what they need to get back into this game. We see Saint and Spacely both starting to pick it up right now, and it seems like something has changed, whether it was a pep talk or something from Hembos or Sen or whoever, but either way, it looks like Juked might be poised for a comeback here.
Yeah, Saint is finally turning it around along with Spacely, picked up a kill there. Spacely is also kind of playing the OBJ work for this Juke squad. He's got 2 plants right now, so a couple of his deaths are from planting bombs, so you can't really discredit it from that. But it looks like they finally pick up the first kill there, and it's now a 3-on-3 situation, I want to say it is. Sensor playing very aggressive on the A-bomb with the bomb here. If they're not able to hit a nade on Sensor here and he gets this plant down, it's going to be really, really hard to rotate back to this bomb site, and he gets it off. So they're going to hide an American now. This Juke squad has their work cut out for them here.
Yeah, we actually did just see Mbos use both of his nades, trying to go for the pre-nade over on A. Looks like he actually picked up the hit marker on Sensor there, as we did see him hurt. But now it is all up to Sin right now. He has to get the 1v3 in order to keep his team into it. And it looks like he's trying to take his time and check all the corners. But look at the setup right here from the Strictly Business squad. Sin picks up 1, and he has to be very careful now, as both of them know exactly where he is. And Sin is content on staying in that position to try to pick up another.
Yeah, I like that play at the same time from Sin, but he didn't have a lot of time to work with, kind of played it very passively. I think he should have played it a little more aggressively and gave himself some time to work with, but he was put in a very unfortunate spot. It's going to be really hard to clutch that round regardless. But I can't believe that Strictly Business takes that.
I mean, Strictly Business is playing so well. And like I was starting to say earlier before we got into a moment of action, we saw that Strictly Business is the 12 seed coming in here, and we see the 5 seed is actually going to be Juked.
Okay.
So what we see is that even though Juked is the higher seed, though, this really wouldn't be that much of an upset due to the fact that we have seen Strictly Business come in. They only made a simple roster change by not only taking out 1 player, but simply adding Saints. So by losing the player that they had in 2 quick, making a few changes around that, picking up Saints, it looks like they are right back to where they were when they were at Columbus.
Yeah, those 2 players also, Saints and 2 quick, kind of just intertwined with each other. They kind of play the same role, so I doubt it was that much of a change for the team to go through. It could have just been like a personality thing, or who knows, just a charisma type thing. But it looks like it worked out for them. They're up 2-0. Sensor had 5 plants that game and 8 kills, so he was doing the OBJ work, the Slayer work, everything, just win the game work, just doing everything for his team.
And really, Sensor just put it on another level right there. 8 kills, 5 deaths, 5 plants. On top of that, you also had the 11 and 6 from Mbos on the opposing side as well. So it looked like just not enough from him. And if you look at Strictly Business especially, you see that the kills were actually dispersed fairly evenly. You see 8 kills coming in from Sensor as well as Fears, and then you have 7 from Saints, 4 from Apathy. And the big thing to note is that Fears started out 0-4, finishes 8-6, a great turnaround.
He did, actually, yeah. Through those first 2 rounds, Strictly Business went down 2-0, and then since then, I think he started off actually 0-4, like you said, and then went on to go 8-6. So he did finally turn it around and helped his squad there go up 2-0 in the match.
Yeah, and it looks like we were going to have to wait around for this next match to start. It is going to be Blitz. And I'm just, we're going to sit here and wait for that. And we're
What
going to
map
go
are
to
we
a quick
working
break,
with for the
guys,
splits?
and we'll be back. Thank you.